Wee woo, that's right, scumbag alert. Let's expose someone ripping on XRP and ETH a month ago, and that same person is now saying good things about him? What the hell gives? We're going to expose that loser. We're also going to talk about the Biden administration. Will they have any pull on the Ripple SEC case going on right now in regards to XRP? I did a video yesterday based on your comments regarding getting Danelle Dixon and her piss poor performance out of Stellar. I'll have that video linked at the end. You should take a look at it, especially if you don't mind pissing on little XLM. Let's get to the viewers' comments and then the news. Steph Jonas, he says, WIF will beat XLM's market cap soon. I own both. Glad I sold 25% of the XLM I put into other coins. Michael Semino says, been converting XLM for the last 2 months down to 3,100. People are leaving Danelle, Dixon, and Stellar, and they're choosing XRP as one of their choices, Bitcoin and ETH. And wait until you hear about the scumbag who was ripping on XRP and the alts, who now just made a 180 and is saying, oh, this is good for the market. Dude, scumbag alert. And this is on Memorial Day, where we're supposed to be chilling the F out. Speaking of chilling the F out, happy Memorial Day to all of you. Bitcoin sitting at 69,057. ETH is getting close to touching 4, which means you can get close to touching yourself. No, the like button, not yourself. You can touch yourself. Just to touch the like button first and then touch yourself, okay? ETH 39.21. BNB above 600. For people out there that say there are things that aren't moving, it's not altcoin season, you are lied to. Why? Because things are moving. BNB at 6, Sol at 167, XRP 53.3. Look at Aptos. 947. Matic, we're going to talk about a little bit. Look about PEPE. Look about Flowkey. Up 23% last 24 hours. What about Dogwif Hat? Big time. Up 8% last 24. Listen to this. PEPE surges past Polygon's Matic in an unprecedented market rally. I'm telling you, there are things that are moving out there. Now, is everything moving? Is the floor of the crypto market coming up? No. But a lot of alts are moving. What about VeChain? What about Caspa? What about Render? You guys like that kind of stuff, and that stuff is up big time. What about Turbo? I see some Turbo being mentioned out there. Let's look at the market caps, and what I've got is market cap, right? Biggest to smallest up on the screen, and don't worry, we're going to get into the scumbag XRP ETH Ripper alert. We've got market cap here in the middle, and then we've got their year-to-date performance to the right. So check it out, man. In the top 10 for market cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, USDC, XRP, Doge, Toncoin, Cardano. Check it out. There's PayPay at 19th. Where is XLM with Danelle Dixon, the pro? Look at that. XLM is now at 37th. Here's the best part. Dogwif Hat. Dogwif Hat now surpassing XLM. What a fucking joke. But a bigger joke is MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor. Listen to this. This dude is the biggest piece of shit scumbag out there because he's only in it to make himself better. MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor's the spot ETS for Ethereum could be good for Bitcoin, and here's why. In a recent interview, MicroStrategy founder disclosed that the SEC's acceptance of spot Ethereum ETFs was a great development for Bitcoin as it enhances the political power of the pioneer cryptocurrency. He noted that an Ethereum spot ETF would serve as a line of defense for Bitcoin, highlighting Ethereum's extensive users. Okay, so basically what he's saying is, look, Ethereum gets an ETF, XRP gets an ETF, this is going to be good for Bitcoin. This is the same knob gobbler, chode liquor piece of shit that a month ago said MicroStrategy founder tags ETH, XRP, Cardano, and Solana securities. During MicroStrategy's recent Bitcoin for Corporations event, Saylor asserted that these altcoins will not be approved for ETS by the US SEC because they are securities. Saylor believes the SEC will reject applications for Ethereum-based spot ETFs this summer. He believes this can classify ETH as an unregistered security instead of a commodity. But wait a minute, Michael Saylor. Didn't you just say that ETH would be good for Bitcoin, that the approval of a spot ETH would be good for Bitcoin? Come on, now you highlighted that it would be a line of defense and it was good for the broader market. So which is it, Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy? When you're in front of your Bitcoin maxi friends hanging out at the Bitcoin for Corporations event, you're ripping on the alts. But when you're hanging out away from your friends, you're like, yo, this would be good. And remember, Saylor was the person who also said 3 months ago that XRP is going to get wrecked by the SEC. Saylor is also the same scumbag that said, guess what? All of these alts, they're all securities. They're all going to crumble and go to zero. But now my guy is saying that the recent approval of the ETH ETF from the SEC is good for Bitcoin? Which is it, scumbag? Because on one side of your mouth, you're spewing shit about it being bad. On the other side, you're spewing shit that it's good. You spew so much shit that your eyes are brown. Ripple versus SEC. Could the Biden administration influence the legal battle? Deaton says this case could redefine how cryptocurrencies are classified and regulated in the United States. I completely agree. Will the Biden administration have any effect on that? They already have. Remember, the Biden administration is the one that appointed Gary Gensler, who is going after XRP so heavily. So now, can they influence the outcome and tell the judge, yo, judge, you better operate this way or that way? No. But they already influenced the crypto landscape by putting anti-people, anti-crypto people in power and in play. So think about that. The Biden administration actually directly did have an effect on XRP because the Biden administration is the one that appointed Gary Gensler to his position, a well-known anti-crypto person. Now, will there be a direct influence on the case, right? Will Biden be sitting there telling Torres, yo, Torres, you better do this or else we're going to have some trouble for you? No, that's not going to happen. The judges are going to do what judges are going to do. Now, the bigger influence, my thinking, would be banks and traditional finance money. I bet that has a bigger pull, especially financially when it comes to judges. I'm not saying that happens, but I wouldn't be surprised if bribes from big companies did happen. What about Boeing offing their whistleblowers? Am I going to be next? Speaking of scumbags like Boeing, Biden, and whistleblower companies that are killing those people, Boeing, let's talk about Saylor. A few months ago, Saylor's like, look, ETFs will never get approved. This stuff is all going to be listed as securities. It's all going to zero. And now all of a sudden he's like, well, now that the SEC did approve the ETF, I think this is a good thing. What the fuck are you talking about? You were talking out of both sides of your mouth. You might as well be a politician like Biden and the rest of these people because you talk so much bullshit out of both sides of your mouth. And this is what we gotta celebrate on Memorial Day? Crappy Michael Saylor, who in front of his Bitcoin maxi friends, he's like, don't worry everyone, it's all gonna go to zero and the SEC is gonna reject it. And then he does his interview away from his friends and he's like, you know how I said, oh, I didn't say that, but if I did say that ETH getting approved wouldn't happen, what I meant to say is it would happen and I think it's a good thing. And I'm just trying to make myself sound more intelligent in front of my friends because I told everyone that it wouldn't happen. It was a bad thing, but now it's a good thing. So what is it, Michael Saylor? Is it bad or is it good that ETFs and other alts are going to have ETFs? You can't sit here and say the same situation is going to be good for you in one incident and bad for you in the same one, but just little bit of time later. That's why you get the Memorial Day wee woo scumbag alert scumbag award. Now, speaking of scumbags, a lot of people are not happy with the Denell Dixon performance, and how could you be? Dog with Hat is blowing them out of the water when it comes to market cap. You want to check out Denell Dixon's stellar performance, taking XLM to 8th to now 36th, 37th place? Boom, that's this video right here. My son does family-friendly gaming content. Check out his channel right here. Sub, it's free. New graduate, help the kid out. No swearing, none of that naughty stuff. No balls talk. No penis talk, none of that stuff. Totally family-friendly. Check it out. I'll catch you cool cats later. It's taper week. Gonna run in the rain.